Hello. It's been a while since I've uploaded anything, and that's mostly because of one thing: accountability. For the past 3 months until the start of July, I was working with a coach, and he was essentially my accountability partner. He was an external instance that really helped me start doing new things, such as uploading videos, but also give me this sort of feeling that I don't want to let this person down. I I paid for this. I want to make use of this. I want to make the most out of this. And that was definitely part of the reason why I was taking actions. But particularly towards the end of June, and once that relationship basically ended, or at least once that contract ended in my head, I also got sick, and I saw it as an opportunity to both skip out on sending somebody messages about my progress every day, but also to stop relying on somebody else. I can just be accountable to myself. And now it's July 17th. I wanted to have released 4 videos by now. I think I released one so far. So that's not been going too well on one hand. On the other hand, I've been doing my own sort of accountability habit more regularly. Like the first week, I genuinely was sick, and I used that as an excuse for pretty much everything to really let myself down and disrespect myself, disrespect my progress. But since then, I've steadily been working on being not more harsh on myself, but not letting myself get away with disrespecting who I am and who I want to be. Yeah, not letting myself get away with disrespecting my life. Because there's only so much time left, and if I can't even do something I want, like do something I set out to do, then where am I gonna go from here? It's also really nice because what do I do as accountability habit? I actually record 2 videos every day. It's around 90 seconds to 3 minutes, but I try to keep them as short as possible. Where in the morning I have a steady time at 9, where I just look at the camera and I talk to myself. Like, how is my morning? What do I want to do today? And anything else that pops up to mind. Am I super frustrated? Am I really happy? Whatever. And then in the evening, a couple of hours later, 8 hours later at 5 p.m., I'll take a look at what I said in the morning. And because it's video, it just feels different. It's different from writing it on paper. I have an emotional distance there. And even though it's myself who said it, I hold the person on the video accountable. It just happens to also be me, but I don't recognize the person on the video as myself. I'm simply someone who holds the person in the video in the screen accountable. And that's why it works for my brain, I guess. Because when I look at that video, I can judge myself. I struggle with doing that for myself in my head on paper because I either weasel out of it or I judge myself too harshly. I can't strike this balance of not hurting myself emotionally with that. But if I record it and I review it, it works. Yeah. So even though I haven't been too consistent with this, I think I've been making good progress. And it's 11:47 right now, which is not ever the time I usually record these, especially not during a weekday. But I think I'm gonna keep doing this, and I think I'm gonna keep doing daily videos until the end of the month of July. So there should be at least 12 more videos coming after this month. This is another attempt for accountability, because the videos I record for myself are for myself. I don't share them anymore, both because it's a hassle and because it's a genuine barrier. But if I share a bigger goal that I don't hold myself accountable to explicitly every day, like I'm not going to mention every day something, or at least I wasn't thinking about that. Yeah, if I hold myself accountable on another platform, I think it's going to have another effect, or a different effect. Or it's going to not work out and not be what I like. Just like a one-on-one relationship where I try to be held accountable by somebody else. Because it worked at the start. It was effective for getting me started on some new behaviors and changing my ways. But I'm going to be traveling relatively soon. I was sick. I know the other person is in a different time zone. It's not something I can 100% rely on. And if I can't rely on it 100%, then it's going to fail. And if I'm dependent on that one factor, then it's not good enough. I can't be that fragile. I want to be better than that. So, what's something I always have by myself? Well, myself. And probably my phone. So, my habits reflect that. I can keep myself accountable. I have a system for it, and it's working. And whether it's genuinely working, I guess we'll both see that, you and me, by the end of the month, because you'll be having more videos and I'll be producing them, or not. And then you'll see, oh yeah, this guy's full of shit. And he didn't come up with something that works. So, thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow.